things are indeed moving, and where the core committee on the Naga peace talks headed by Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio acting as a facilitator. Now he has very clearly said that he is playing the role of a facilitator. In fact, that is also the stand of the NEDA convener Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. He said that he will only play the role of a facilitator, and that too provide if the center asks him to do a specific role. Now that he has held this meeting with the core committee today, a 9-member delegation of the core committee on Naga peace talks headed by Nephew Rio met Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma at a hotel in Guwahati. The meeting lasted for little more than an hour. Now the fact that the delegation, the core committee delegation, is heading for New Delhi right now and is meeting the Union Home Minister Amit Shah on the 9th of September indicates that they are trying to break the deadlock, break the impasse as far as negotiations are concerned, but particularly between the NSC and IM and the Government of India. The deadlock, as we have been reporting, has arisen because the NSC and IM has very categorically said that there can be no solution unless the Government of India concedes their demand for a separate flag and constitution for the Nagas. In fact, this stand was made clear during the NSC and IM's emergency National Assembly session at the end of March this year. After that, also the NSC and IM has reiterated its position a number of times. So in view of this meeting today held in Guwahati between the core committee and NEDA convener Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, by far the biggest strategist of the BJP in the Northeast, assumes great significance. Now, sources who attended the meeting are telling us that Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma stressed on the fact that there is need to reduce the divide, reduce the gap in perception as far as or reduce the gap in the idea for a solution between the Government of India and the NSC and IM, or if you can say between the NSC and IM and the Government of India. So, as Mr. Nephew Rio had also told our channel a short while ago, that they are trying to reach a meeting point. That is the term he used. So, all this combined together, it is very clear that the core committee is going to New Delhi with a proposal. The proposal was fine-tuned during this meeting with Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. They are carrying with them a proposal. What is that exact proposal? The sources who attended the meeting, the leaders who attended the meeting are extremely tight-lipped. But we can say for sure, we are breaking this news on Northeast Live this evening that the core committee is heading to New Delhi. They are leaving Guwahati at 6:30 this evening, and they will meet Union Home Minister Amit Shah on the 9th of September, and that they are taking with them a concrete proposal to break the deadlock. And only when the deadlock is broken, only when the two sides once again meet and discuss face to face across the table, that is the Government of India and the NSC and IM, can we expect a solution or an agreement to be clinched. So this is the proposal that the core committee is definitely carrying with it a proposal to be placed before Union Home Minister when they meet him on the 9th of September. Pooja.
Now, Wasbir, as you already mentioned, that a NEDA convener, as per sources, has stressed on reducing the gap between the centre and the NSC and IM. Now, what could be the possible way out is the million-dollar question everyone is asking for long.
Absolutely. What is the meeting point? That is the key point. Now, you see, at one point of time, the Government of India had agreed to let the Nagas have a separate flag, but only to be used during cultural functions. That is something which the NSC and IM has rejected. Of course, they are the Government of India appears to be rigid on the idea of a separate constitution, but they were willing to concede as far as the flag is concerned, allowing the Naga people to use the flag during cultural programs. But this is something which the NSC and IM has not accepted. So, I think there is a meeting point is definitely possible. At the end of the day, the ordinary Nagas, the common Naga people want a solution, because this is a 7-decade-old issue, the 7.5-decade-old issue that the Naga problem is going on, and that has been impacting on every aspect of Naga life and society. So the Naga people want a resolution, but of course they want an acceptable and honorable solution to their problem. So the challenges for the negotiators, whether it is the negotiators on the Government of India's side or whether it is the negotiators on the NSC and IM side, I think that it's a huge challenge. As far as the NNP NNPG, the other stakeholder, is concerned, they have already signed the agreed position and they are ready to sign on the dotted line. They said that they have nothing else to discuss and they are ready to sign the agreement, and if there are any issues left to be resolved, they can continue even after the agreement is signed. That is the stand of the NNPG. But as far as the Government of India and the NSCNIM is concerned, things are yet to be sorted out, and that exactly is the role being played by the core committee, which is going to New Delhi with a proposal to be placed before Union Home Minister. After that, of course, it will be up to the centre to extend an invitation to the talks. But what is also significant, Pooja, is the fact that sources are telling us that Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma had met the NSCNIM leadership headed by one of its top leaders, V.S. Atem, recently. So that is very, very significant. So this meeting comes in the backdrop of that parlays held between Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma and the NSCNIM, and we can safely assume that some of these issues may have been already breached. Some of these differences have already been narrowed down during that meeting between Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma and the NSCNIM.
All right. Thank you, Wasbir, for giving us more details regarding the meeting that took place today in Guwahati.